Good evening. This is the Dean of All Things Spicy coming to you from a hotel room. So I'm at a hotel for work, and I thought I'd bring you a pod review and perhaps even a sauce review tonight. So this is a pod from a friend of mine. Pastor Bruce Smith sent me some gorgeous pods. And if I'm correct, I believe that this is a mustard Mastodon. Absolutely a gorgeous pepper. But cut it open and see what she looks like on the inside. With the handy dandy knife. Hope everybody's having a good evening tonight. I've been smells Chinensi on the blade. I've been doing some work and getting some stuff done, and sorry if I haven't been on here as much as I like to be, much as I have in the recent past anyway. That's what she looks like on the inside. Smells yummy. Mustard Mastodon from Pastor Bruce Smith. So that pod tastes very bright and crispy. A lot of earthy tones to it. Perhaps a slight sweetness. The burn is mostly in the throat. A little bit on the tip of my tongue, but I think that's because I'm moving seeds around. Getting flesh out of my teeth. I'm trying to tell you what the heat is, but it's still climbing. So now the burn is gravitated towards the front of my tongue. I'm not really getting any floral notes. Not getting any fruitiness. I'm going to say this pod is 1.3 to 1.4 million Scoville heat units. At least that's my guesstimation. I am starting to feel it in my chest, which usually means 1.4 to 1.5. It's a good pod. It's like I said, it's bright and crispy. I don't know how else to describe that. It's If you're eating a lot of chocolates and a lot of reds, and then you bite into this one, it's like that pop. It's kind of a pizzazz. It's a really good pod, real tasty. I'd be really interested to see what the flake would taste like on this. Hmm. You know what I would probably eat this with? Just bagel and cream cheese. I think that would be delicious. I think it would give that bright taste to your bagel. Hmm. Really an interesting burn as it migrates. So it started all in my throat, and then it came up to the front of my tongue, and now it's kind of creeping back to the middle of my tongue, which is kind of an unusual burn, right? It's still there. It's still lasting. This is a long lasting pod. It has peaked. I believe it's starting to go back down now. The aftertaste is unique. My nose is starting to run a little bit. I don't know how to describe the aftertaste. Like I said, it's bright and crispy. I really don't know how else to say that. I'm going to have to think about that one. Sorry, the air conditioner just came on. Hopefully, you can still hear me fine. Um, Other culinary uses for this pepper. Let me think. What else would I use this on? Such a good flavored pepper. I'd probably use it on quite a bit of things. If I were to think about one specific dish that this would go really, really well on, baked trout. Get a baked trout and some mashed parsnips. If you've never tried mashed parsnips, you really ought to. This pod would go excellently with it. So that was the pod. And this is the sauce we're going to try today. So this is Reaper Slingblade by K-John. So I've heard a lot about K-John sauces. I've never tried them. So I'm going to try them with you for the first time. I'm trying to let the heat and the burn go down on this one before I really dive into the sauce. But at the same time, I didn't want to do the sauce first and have the flavor of the sauce mess with the flavor of the pod. So I don't think this one has perforations, but that's okay. I have a handy dandy knife to help me out with that, right? So there we go. Got into the unopenable bottle. I really, really, really like that label. Just a sharp label with the Reaper's sling blade on it. It's awesome. Give her a smell. Mmm. That smells good. I can smell garlic. I don't smell a whole lot of vinegar, which is a good thing because I'm not really big into super vinegary sauces. Maybe some tomato? I don't know. After I try it, I'll read the ingredients for you. We'll find out if I was right or if I was even close. So, have the handy dandy spade to try the sauce with. Try the pour out and see how she works out. That is a fairly loose sauce, but it looks like it's pretty chunky. That is a very good, very versatile sauce. I think it could be used on just about anything except for dessert. I wouldn't put this on any kind of dessert. You know what it kind of reminds me of? When you go to a truly authentic Mexican restaurant, they usually have a red sauce and a green sauce on the table for you. This tastes a lot like a really good rojo that you would get in a truly authentic, not Tex-Mex, but a truly authentic Mexican restaurant. Yeah, this would go excellent on tacos, enchiladas. My mind's set on the Mexican, so I don't know if I'd put it on a mole. I like a thicker sauce for mole. But yeah, this is good. So it's from K. John's Fiery Food Company, and it says, "We have raised the bar for heat, surpassing the Butch T. Trinidad Scorpion. Over a 4-year period, Smokin' Ed's Carolina Reaper has averaged 1.474 million on the Scoville scale." Ingredients: Reaper pepper mash, Reaper peppers and vinegar, apple cider vinegar, distilled vinegar. Strange, I didn't smell a whole lot of vinegar. Water, tomato paste, lemon juice, onion powder, salt, and garlic powder. It's a very, very, very good sauce. You should try it. I think you'd like it. So for the heat level, unless the pot is interfering with this, I would say it's probably not for the faint of heart. If you're not regularly into eating super spicy stuff, I would try just a drop of this before you really dive in. But if you're a regular chili head and you're constantly eating hotter and hotter stuff and pushing yourself to new limits, I'd say give it a shot. Pour 7 or 8 drops on a taco. See how she does for you. I think it would do very well. It's a very tasty sauce. I'm going to try one more bite. One more spadeful. Just to make sure that I have the flavor of that pot out of the way. Yeah, excellent sauce. You really need to try it. My nose is running pretty good, so if it's making my nose run, and my nose stopped running from the pot, if it's making my nose run, it's a pretty spicy sauce. So Pastor Bruce Smith, good guy. When he has pods available, and I think he might right now, he actually has a really good deal going on. He's selling. I'm not sure what the USPS title of the box is, but I think it's like a 1096 box, which is about 60% larger than a small flat rate box. I believe for $25 shipped. I could be wrong, but I'll link his information, his Facebook page, in my description below. If you're looking for pods, right now might be the best shot, and he has some delicious peppers. And I'm telling you, they're hot. Last night, I was on one of my burn-centric Facebook groups. And I think I did 7 pods with Twinkies. And I was fine till I went to bed. But I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning with some extreme cap cramps. I'm talking intense cap cramps. And usually I can do 6 or 7 pods without getting massive cramps. But last night was pretty harsh. So really hot pods, big pods. He's a great grower, good friend of mine. Please check out Pastor Bruce Smith. Again, he's linked down in the description below. Thank you very much. This is the Dean of All Things Spicy. Have a beautiful night. I'm out.